Today, guys, we're going to be doing a direct comparison between the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the brand spanking new one, and of course my stinker of a phone, which was actually really good back in the day. iPhone 11 Pro Max. All right, so 4 or 5 year difference. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4 generations or 5 generations? It's always hard to understand which is which, because it's technically 5 years have passed, but this is the 4th generation after this one. It's hard to explain, but look, this is what we're going to be doing today. If that sounds exciting, ring the bell. We make videos on and off about technology reviews, unboxing reviews, the newest iPhone, of course. Come give us that sub if that sounds fun. So yeah, I went to the Apple store today in my local area, and I'd completely forgotten that the new iPhones don't come with a charging brick. So they told me, oh, you have to buy a new charging brick. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I ended up obviously buying this as well. Quick little look at the charging brick. It's just going to be a simple 20 watt charging brick. Does that sound cool? I'm just making sure that everything is recording, because we are recording these videos 100% live. None of this is edited. Mostly none of these videos are edited. 95%, I guess I could say. This is what the actual box for the 15 Pro Max is going to look like, and I think we will zoom in a little, get a better idea what's actually going on here. Now, I have covered this because, you know, serial numbers, and I don't know. I don't want hackers being what hackers do. I don't, you know, hackers, you know. Let's say it together, hackers. All right. I don't want hackers. I'm going to stop saying that word now. Let's do it. In fact, I just remembered, I've actually got the 11 Pro Max box somewhere here. Do I have it here? I do. It is right here. Pretty sure. Is this it? Oh, okay. Not quite, but we are almost there. This is the iPhone 5 box. And this is the iPod Touch box with John Lennon on it. And these are the sides of the 2 boxes. And now 3 boxes. And as you can see, they've definitely gone down width-wise compared to the iPhone 5, for example. Do I actually have this box here? I don't know anymore. I don't think I do. No, we don't, unfortunately. If I did, I'd show you, but there you go. I think we have it somewhere else. Forget about that. Let's do this right now. I'm really excited. Now, the reason I haven't updated my 11 Pro Max from then to now, the 11 Pro Max was awesome. It was the very first iPhone to have 3 lenses. Now, back in the day, the 3 lens situation was awesome. I was like, yes, I finally upgraded after like 4 or 5 years from the previous version, right? The 5, there we go. That's probably when I ended up doing it, right? 5 to the 11. What's that, 6 years? I don't know. My 5 was great. It was perfect. But the reason I've waited so long, one of the reasons I've waited so long, is because the 3 lenses were awesome for back in the day, right? But the problem is, whenever you go on the super wide angle, which, like I said, this was the very first phone. The 11 Pro Max was the very first phone to get the wide angle. When you go on the wide angle in low light situations, the picture quality was terrible and still is terrible. Really noisy picture quality, really bad image quality for today's standards. But of course, back then it was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, it's the first phone with it. That's so super awesome, right? But obviously the newest iPhone is going to be, hopefully, in theory, way better than that. Let's do it right now. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, I think. Is that cool? Can you guys see? All right. All right. 4 minutes and 45 seconds in, and we're finally unboxing it. My God. You guys have had to endure me for so long. Really excited. By the way, if you're in Australia, which I am, do you know how much this thing costs? Have a look at my computer screen. I just remembered. This is the Pro Max, right? 15 Pro. 15 Pro or the Pro Max. We're going to go with the Pro Max route because that's what we're doing. At 250 gigabytes in Australia is $2,200. The 512 gigabyte, which is what I have, it's all I need really. 2,549.50. All right, 1 terabyte is going to be a whopping $2,900. I mean, wow. Markup, America. You guys are marking up the price of the iPhone. I mean, what the hell when it comes to Australia? I don't know how it quite works. Probably there's a lot of Australian tax that goes onto it, but goddamn, terrible. Just thought I'd say that before we continue any further. Oh god, the box is starting to come out. Starting to come open. Wow, there it is. That's awesome. That is so cool. Okay, charging cable. Very important, but once again, it doesn't come with a brick, hence why the box is this skinny. Wow, okay, so look, this is going to be the back of the phone. I really like it. Now, this is my first iPhone with the IR scanning LiDAR. Is it called LiDAR? I'm not really sure, but this is my first phone with the LiDAR. So that's kind of cool. Wow, the actual... God, look at that. The lenses are so huge. I mean, I guess it's better. They're letting a lot more light, hopefully, especially the wide angle. This was a problem with my 11 Pro Max. In fact, let's just quickly take off the old case from my 11 Pro Max, which still works. I never cracked it. It's fallen on the floor 1,000 times, but I've got, you know, one of them. It's never cracked at all, thankfully. Look at that. It is so much bigger, the cameras. Wow. What does the actual bump look like? Hang on. Hang on. Can I do it where you guys actually see it? Hang on. There we go. There we go. I can't really show you guys properly, can we? Maybe we can now. Maybe not. Anyway, it bumps out quite a bit more than my 11. Let's take this off right now. A little excited, honestly, a little excited. This is going to be my new phone for at least a couple of years. New plasticky smell. Let's have a quick look at the new action button. So there we go, that's that new action button where, of course, every other iPhone, for as long as I can remember at least, has had the little, you know, mute switch, toggle switch. Wow. So I think the American versions have no SIM tray, but the Australian and the rest of the world does have a SIM tray. As you guys can see, there's the SIM tray right there, which is strange because I might just zoom out a little. On my iPhone 11, the SIM tray, where is the SIM tray? Okay, so the SIM tray is on the right-hand side of my phone. Whereas this new iPhone, which I will turn on in a second, the SIM tray is on the left. So that's interesting. Okay, turn it on. Is it going to turn on? Moment of truth. Awesome, awesome. Come on. Come on. I felt a vibration. What's it saying? Is it saying hello? Yes, it is in different languages. Very, very cool. Let's try and set this up. Right now, I guess. Show me another language. There's an information button here. Okay. Hello. English. Australia. What I might do, can I turn the brightness down? No, I can't. So what I will do, I'll turn the brightness down a little on my camera so you guys can see the screen a little bit better. There we go. Appearance, choose the size and text. And icons on the phone. Default, medium, large. You know, I'm not blind. I'll just go with default because that just kind of seems like, you know, what should be done. Looking for nearby devices. Bring your current iPhone or iPad near this iPhone to sign in and set up. Just hold your horses there for a second while I fix something up here. All right. Boop. Are you going to work or what? Is this going to work? Looking for nearby device. I turned my Bluetooth off. Bluetooth is on now. I really hate that. Hey, my iPhone. Whenever I'm out in public, Bluetooth is on, Wi-Fi is on. I keep turning the thing off. It seems like half an hour later, it's back on. I know you have to go in the settings and deep dive to really properly turn it off, but because it's so annoying. Set up new iPhone. So this is what my phone is saying. My old phone is saying. So I'll just do that right now. Oh, now this is pretty. Have a look at this. We're getting this little... Gosh, that's really, really bright. It's gone actually really brighter. Hang on a second. We're going to turn this down even more. We're getting this pretty little pattern. I have seen this before when I was setting up my iPad a year ago. So I need to use this phone to scan this phone. Here we go. It's done it. It's done it. There we go. Let's turn the brightness back up. Keep this iPhone near your other iPhone while setting up. Sure. So I'm not too sure how much longer I'll be doing this because this seems like a bit of an in-depth situation. But I really just wanted to make this first video kind of showing the differences in size. And I mean, let's just have another look. Let's do a... How would I do this? I'll check that, do the Wi-Fi situation in a second, but here we go. I mean, the sizes look identical when it comes to width. Gosh, that's really dirty, hey? Terrible. That's a little more respectable now, somewhat. Not too bad. You can see, okay, so you can see now that this is a photo of my mum and not myself, by the way. I will turn the brightness down a little again. So you can see that these two phones have a pretty significant difference when it comes to screen size. Like the phone size itself, width is the same, but okay, there are some height differences. There are definitely some height differences between these two phones. Let's just put that there to make this equal. You can definitely see that this phone is a little taller. It really is, hey? 100%. That is a little taller, the new phone. But the older phone may be the same width, but the actual physical screen seems smaller. Does that sound right to you? Okay, so the bezels are a lot more darker. They're a lot more enclosed on my old iPhone 11 Pro Max, but the bezels on the newer iPhone 15 Pro Max are definitely a lot smaller. We have the screen definitely seeming to expand over you know, having more usable space. So that's awesome. I love that I'm getting that, what's that thing called? Dynamic island. I almost forgot about that. But yeah, the dynamic island. This is my first phone with obviously the iPhone 14 was the first one with the dynamic island, but this is apparently a little bit smaller than the 14, which is cool, I guess. What do you guys reckon about that? I will be making more videos about this product. If you haven't already, once again, give us a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and you will see more of my videos when I release them. So yeah, I've been Tall. My name's Gareth, and I'll see you for the next video. See ya.